and welcome to Game 10 of the Mirrabooka International Softball Stadium here in Perth. The lineups for this game between WA Flames and Queensland Heat. For WA Flames, pitching will be Sarah Pawley to Sasha Willems as catcher. First base is Jody Stevenson. Second base is Olivia Kosminski. Third base, Tori Kenny. At shortstop, Tiki Callender. And the outfield, left to right, will be Verity Longdroppet, Lee Godfrey and Sarah Rio. In the field for Queensland, pitching is Justine Smethurst to Carmel Sorenson behind the plate. At first base, Rebecca McCutcheon. Tamika Whitefield at second. Dorinda Stein at third. Olivia McGinley in shortstop. And Janice Blackman starting in left field, Jade Wall in centre field, and Chelsea Falcon in right field. We can just see Queensland taking to the field now.
Our umpires for tonight's contest. Behind the plate, Mark Gallagher. At first base, Kira Cox. And third base, Janelle Hicks. And on the clock is Jamie McLean.
Apologies for this game starting late, but that is a result of earlier games going overtime. So apologies to our Eastern States followers. We'll get this game underway in just a moment. And leading off for WA Flames will be Lee Godfrey, Sarah Rio and Verity Longdroppet.
Leading off for WA Flames here in the top of the first inning. Center fielder number 17, Lee Godfrey.
Leading off for the WA Flames is left-hander Lee Godfrey, standing well back in the batter's box. She takes that first pitch for strike one. Another great pitch there by Justine Smethurst. Stays in front on the count. 2 strikes. Lee Godfrey shortens up on the bat. Line drives that to shortstop. Catch is taken by Olivia McGinley, but that was a great piece by Lee. But it's one out for WA and brings to the plate Sarah Rio. Sarah takes a red-hot crack at that one, drives it down the third base line. And that's WA's lead-off runner on the top of the first innings.
With a runner on first, coming to the plate, left fielder number 13, Verity Longdroppet.
Up to bat is left fielder Verity Longdroppet. Pitch by Justine just misses for ball one. Ball just clips the outside, evens up the count, 1-1. WA will be looking to get that run on first base around as far as they can. So attempted bunt by Verity, didn't come off. Catcher Carmel Sorenson threw that ball over to second base, easily tagged Sarah Rio out. And WA have 2 out. Ball is high. Evens up the count, 2-2. Verity chops the ball down to third base. Dorinda Stein fields it cleanly, fires it across to Rebecca McEachin, and that's all for WA. So after a positive start for WA, getting Sarah Rio off on that great hit, they retire the innings with no runs and take the field. Pitching is Sarah Pauly to Sasha Willems behind the plate. First base, Jody Stevenson, Olivia Kosminski at second, Tori Kenny at third, Tiki Callender at shortstop, Verity Long drop it in left field, Lee Godfrey in centre field, and Sarah Rio with that great hit out in right field. Up to bat for Queensland will be their second baseman, Tamika Whitefield. This evening's umpire behind the plate is Mark Gallagher. Tamika comes round, has owed a bunt, lets it go, ball 1. That pitch by Sarah's into the dirt, ball 2. Sarah throws one in the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled off by Tamika, evens the count, 2-2. Slight change up there. Tamika can't quite get onto it, fouls it down, and the count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's the first out for Queensland.
With one away, the catcher, number 3, Carmel Sorenson.
And brings to the plate catcher Carmel Sorenson. Carmel standing way back in the box, giving herself a bit of extra time. Have a look at that pitch. First pitch just missing. Ball 1. Lovely piece of the ball there by Carmel, unfortunately for her. Caught by Verity Long Drop it in the outfield. 2 away and brings to the plate centre fielder Jade Wall. Ball just takes the outside edge of the plate for strike 1. Fouled off that time by Jade. So Sarah Pauly in front on this count, 2 strikes. Pitch on the inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice long foul by Jade Wall. Count remains 2-2. Jade Wall strikes out.
Now batting, right fielder number 25, Chelsea Forkin.
Ball just clips the outside for strike 1 on Chelsea Forkin. Runner takes off there for Queensland. She slides in under the tag. So Queensland have their runner in a scoring position here. Fouled off by Chelsea. One ball, 2 strikes on Chelsea. Two and 2. Chelsea fouls that off again. Drives the ball back to Sarah Pauly, pitcher. She fires it over to Jody Stevenson, and that retires Queensland.
Summary for Queensland in the bottom of the first. No runs on no hits. 1 left on. After 1 complete, no score.
So just going to clarify, we believe there was a catcher's interference and that allowed the Queensland batter to get on base. Sorenson, who successfully slid into second. Unfortunately, Queensland couldn't score her. And the score is 0-0 at the top of the second innings. Brings to the plate designated player Yui Sakamoto.
Leading off for the WA Flames here in the top of the second inning, designated player number 25, Yui Sakamoto.
Justine Smethurst throws that well inside, sits Yui back, and it still only counts as a ball. Yui hits down to third base, fielded by Dorinda, fires it across to Rebecca, and that's one away for WA.
With one away, first base number 9, Jody Stevenson.
Brings to the plate first baseman Jody Stevenson. First pitch misses for ball 1. Jody slaps that down to shortstop, Olivia McGinley. Cleanly picks it up, fires it across to first base, and it's 2 away.
Third base number 32, Tori Kenny.
To the plate now is third baseman Tori Kenny. Tori lets that first strike go. Takes a red-hot swing at the second pitch, drives it out to centre field, and WA have a runner on this innings.
The catcher, number 18, Sasha Willems.
So with Tori Kenny on first base, brings to the plate Sasha Willems, WA's catcher. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Second one just missing, 2 balls. Umpire Mark Gallagher likes the look of that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sasha swings and misses, evens the count 2-2. So there's 2 away for WA. Tori Kenny at first, 2-2 on the batter. Fouls that off over the first baseline. And Sasha goes down swinging and retires WA, and they don't score.
WA in the top of the second inning, no runs on 1 hit. No Queensland errors and 1 runner left on base. We're still locked at 0-0.
First pitch on Janice Blackman just misses for ball 1. Janice has a bit of a run up the box on that one. Didn't like the look of it, but it was a strike. 1-1. Janice slaps that ball down in the infield, makes it hard to field. She's quick on the feet there, makes it up the first base line, but unfortunately not in time. And 1 away. Brings to the plate Rebecca McGurchin. Strike 1. Rebecca swings at that one, fouls it off. Strike 2. Great pitch by Sarah Pauly. Strikes out Rebecca McEachin. 2 away for Queensland.
The pitcher, number 11, Justine Smethurst.
And up to bat is the Queensland pitcher, Justine Smethurst. Justine cracks that ball into right field, drops in front of the right fielder and just behind the second base. And Queensland have their first batter on for the innings.
With the runner on first, shortstop number 36, Olivia McGinley.
Brings to the plate Olivia McGinley. Olivia watches that one across for strike 1. Ball is high, evens the count, 1-1. Olivia fouls that off. One ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss by Olivia. Retires the Queenslanders.
Summary for Queensland in the bottom of the second. No run.
And they fail to score in their half of the innings.
Runner left on base.
So it's a tight ball game.
Scoreless after 2.
0-0. And for our Eastern States followers in particular, we've just had word that Softball Australia will be donating the proceeds from the Summer Slam in February in New South Wales to the bushfire appeal. So that's fantastic work by Softball Australia.
I'd like to make a special announcement on behalf of Softball Australia at this year's Summer Slam held in New South Wales in February. All proceeds from the Summer Slam series will be going to the bushfires appeal.
So top of the third innings, 0-0, but it's been a promising start by both sides. Both WA and Queensland have had runners on, but both sides have been unable to score those runs. So let's see what happens. Top of the third innings with Tiki Calendar up to bat.
For WA here in the top of the third, shortstop number 22, Tabitha Callender.
ball 1 on Tiki. Justine throws that inside the plate, and it's ball 2. So that one's just come off the bat of Tiki. 2 balls, 1 strike. She fouls that off and evens the count, 2 and 2. Tiki watches that one high. Loads up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tiki takes a swing at that one. Misses. First out for WA. Great pitching by Justine Smethurst and brings to the plate Olivia Kuzminski, the West Australian second baseman. She takes a swing at a high one, strike 1. Swing at a miss, strike 2. Olivia reaches for that one, but to no avail. So they're back-to-back strikeouts there for Justine Smethurst and brings to the plate the original leadoff, Lee Godfrey. Justine clips the outside edge of the plate for strike 1 on Lee Godfrey. Lee punches that one down to shortstop, fielded by Olivia McGinley, fires it across to first base. That's 3 up and 3 down. So as we approach the bottom of the 3rd innings, it's a tight ball game. Neither team has been able to score, and it's 0-0. To lead off the innings for Queensland is their 3rd baseman and number 9 batter, Dorinda Stein.
Leading off for Queensland here in the bottom of the 3rd. 3rd base, number 4, Dorinda Stein.
Dorinda turns as though she's going to bunt, so we'll see how the West Australian infield react. She takes a swing at that one, fouls it off. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sarah Pauly slots that one 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slight change out by Sarah Pauly. And Dorinda Stein goes down swinging. It's the first away for Queensland and brings to the plate the original lead-off for Queensland, Tamika Whitefield.
With 1 away, second base number 21, Tamika Whitefield.
Tamika slaps that ball to shortstop. Tiki Calendar fires it across to first. And it's 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Carmel Sorenson.
And to the plate is Queensland catcher Carmel Sorenson. Carmel takes a look at that one for strike 1. Carmel puts down a bunt, eventually fielded by Sarah Pauly, fires it across and just made the out.
In the bottom of the third, we remain scoreless after 3.
Catcher Willems. Sorry, Carmel Sorenson for Queensland. Fires the ball up to second base in her warm-out.
Leading off for WA in the top of the 4th inning, right fielder number 33, Sarah Rio.
Leading off for WA is Sarah Rio. Low in on the outside. Sarah didn't like it. Ball 1. She did like that one. Slapped it straight up the middle. And that's Sarah's second hit for the game.
With a runner on first. Coming to the plate, left fielder number 13, Verity Long Droppers.
So Sarah in great form in this game. 2 hits to the outfield. She now stands on first base, and up to bat is Verity Longdroppert. Verity's attempt at a bunt went all wrong. She'd love to have that time again. Popped it up, was caught.
Designated player number 75, Yui Sakamoto.
And it's 1 away. And to bat is the designated hitter, Yui Sakamoto. Yui swings aggressively at that first ball, fouls it off. Ball on the outside there. 1-1. High fly foul ball there by Yui. Out of the reach of the Queensland defensive lineup. One ball, 2 strikes. Dewey went to swing, changed her mind. The umpire said yes, she did. And she goes down. Has struck out. 2 away. And WA's leadoff, Sarah Rio, still on first base. Jody Stevenson, the batter in the box, has a look at that one for ball 1. Jody hits back to the pitcher, who retires her. 3 away for WA. And after a promising start, they fail to capitalise on getting their lead-off runner on. So that was the most promising start of the game so far, with WA getting their lead-off runner on, but not able to capitalise at all. Great defensive play by the Queensland fielders. Leading off Queensland. At the bottom of the 4th, Jade Wall.
Leading off for Queensland in the bottom of the 4th inning, center fielder number 17, Jade Wall.
First pitch by Sarah Pauly misses for ball 1. Swing by Jade misses and evens the count, 1-1. She has a full-blooded swing at that one down the third base line, but well and truly foul. One ball, 2 strikes. And the change-up by Sarah Pauly catches her out. She goes down swinging, and that's the first away for Queensland.
With 1 away, coming to the plate, right fielder number 25, Chelsea Forkin.
Into the batter's box steps right fielder Chelsea Forkin. First pitch just missing, ball 1. Chelsea picks the gap there between first and second. The ball goes out to right field, and Queensland have their first run on for this innings.
With 1 on and 1 out, coming to the plate, left fielder number 9, Janice Blackman.
Into the box steps left-hander Janice Blackman. Janice attempts to slap hit that, fouls it off, and it's strike 1. Janice swings at that one, misses. Strike 2. Janice pokes that up to the shortstop, taken by Tiki Callender.
With With 2 away and a runner still on first. Coming to the plate, first base number 22, Rebecca McCurchin.
So Queensland find themselves with their runner on first base, but 2 away, and to the batter's box, Rebecca McEachin. First pitch is strike 1. Change up working well for Sarah Pauly. Rebecca swings and misses, and it's strike 2. That pitch just missing the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fly goes up to Jody Stevenson, who successfully makes the catch and retires Queensland. And it seems like Groundhog Day here. Runners on, but no advancement. No score.
Still 0 after 4.
So this is proving to be a very tight ball game at the top of the 5th with no score. Sarah Pauly, the pitcher for WA, appears to have 6 strikeouts to her name. Justine Smethurst appears to have 4, according to my recollection.
Leading off for WA here in the top of the 5th inning, third base number 32, Tori Kenny.
And into the batter's box steps third baseman Tori Kenny, who had a great hit out to centre field at her last turn at bat. Strike 1. Tori fouls that off. Justine throws that a bit high, trying to entice Tori into having a swing. She has nothing to do with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tori fouls that off into the back net. One ball, 2 strikes. Tori lets that one go wide. Evens the count, 2-2. Swings at that one. Drags it around into foul territory. 2-2. Fouls that off again. It's a great at-bat by Tori. She's faced 7 pitches already. Let's make that 8. We like an even number. Tori eventually gets it away, but not beyond second base. Tamika Whitefield, who fires it across to first.
Catcher number 18, Sasha Willems.
1 away for WA. And brings to the plate catcher Sasha Willems. Sasha watches that across for strike 1. Fouls that off. Pitcher Justine Smethurst is well in front in this count. 2 strikes. Sasha hits that one straight between the pitcher's legs, right up the middle, out to centre field, and WA have their first batter base runner on for this innings. Brings to the plate Tiki Calendar. Tiki fouls that off down the first base line for strike 1. Misses that attempted bunt. The runner can't advance, and it's strike 2 on Tiki. Lets that one go. Carmel Sorenson fires the ball up to first base. Trying to nail the runner there, but and that one's in the dirt. Sasha Willems advances to second. So if my memory serves me correctly, that's as far as any West Australian base runner has been in this innings. Tiki watches that one across very courageously. Loads up the count, 3 and 2. So for the first time in this innings, or first time in this part of the game for Western Australia, they have 2 runners on.
Runners on first and second, 1 away. Second base, number 15, Olivia Kuzminski.
Brings to the plate second baseman Olivia Kuzminski. Western Australia in a commanding position here, needing to score. Pitcher Justine Smethurst fires that in for strike 1. Olivia lets that go. 1-1. Swings at that one on the outside. So 2 runners on for WA, 1 away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olivia leaves that on the inside. Evens the count, 2 and 2, and 2 runners on. Olivia fouls that off. So there's proof, ladies and gentlemen. You just need to get the ball into play to put the pressure on the defensive team. Olivia hits the ball back to the pitcher. Pitcher turned through to third. Ball went over Dorinda's head.
Center fielder number 17, Lee Godfrey.
And Sasha Willems comes home. That's the first run of the ball game. So Western Australia have runners on second and third, and in the box is Lee Godfrey. Lee cracks that ball back at the first baseman, too hot to handle, and brings home WA's second run. So WA have a runner on third base. There's now 2 away, and in the box is Sarah Rio. Strike 1 on Sarah. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball well outside. And Sarah goes down swinging.
For WA in the top of the 5th inning, they scored 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 Queensland error, and 1 runner left on base. After 4.5, WA Flames 2, Queensland Heat, no score.
So just recapping, Tori Kenny started off this innings at bat with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitches that she faced, which was a great lead-off bat. Sarah Willems came in, got a hit to centre field. Tikki Colander got a base on balls. Olivia Kuzminski hit the ball back at the pitcher. She overthrew the ball at third base, caused a bit of chaos, and some runs were scored. So finally we break the deadlock. WA now lead at the top of the at the bottom of the 5th innings, 2-0.
Leading off for Queensland here in the bottom of the 5th inning, the pitcher number 11, Jody Stevenson.
Leading off for Queensland, Justine Smethurst. And it's ball one. Nice change up by Sarah Pooley. Catches Justine off guard, and it's 1-1. Justine slaps that ball down over the head of the fielders, out to left field, and Queensland now have their lead-off runner on base. Justine comes out of the game.
Now we're running at first base, number 1, Charisma Kerr.
And Charisma Kerr comes in to run for the Queensland pitcher.
Shortstop number 36, Olivia McKinley.
Up to bat is Olivia McGinley. She puts the bunt down successfully. Queensland runner, Charisma Kerr, advances to second. It's 1 away.
With 1 away and a runner on second. Third base, number 4, Dorinda Stein.
So Queensland now have their runner on second in scoring position, and into the batter's box, Dorinda Stein. First pitch of Sarah Pooley misses the plate, and it's ball one. Dorinda hits that high fly to the right fielder. Olivia Kosmitsky. Justin's, the Queensland runner had held up at second base, tried to steal third. And a great throw by Sarah Rio. Across to Tori Kenny. Gets that third out, and Queensland don't score.
Athletes don't fuel their bodies with junk food and sugary soft drinks. Neither should you. Start to live lighter today. Leading off for WA in the top of the 6th inning. Fielder number 13,
So,
Verity
top of the 6th innings, West Australia's lead-off batter for this innings is Verity Longdropper. Verity hits that one off the handle, flies it to the third baseman, Dorinda Stein, and it's one away. And in the batter's box steps the designated hitter, Yui Sakamoto. She drives first pitch long and deep down the left field line, but it's well and truly foul. Yui mistimes that one, almost hits it off the end of the bat. Fouls it down, and it's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Yui pulls that one down again round the third base line, but just goes foul. Evens the count, 2-2. That pitch from Justine Smithhurst hits the dirt, loads the count up, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yui hits a hot one up the middle. Second base can't handle it. And Yui is now on first base.
Coming to the plate, first base number 9, Jody Stevenson.
Brings to the batter's box first baseman Jody Stevenson. That pitch clips the outside edge of the plate for strike 1. One and one. Jody puts that ball down for the third baseman, Dorinda Stein, to play. She makes the out, but not before Yui Sakamoto advances to second base. So with Tori Kenny coming to the plate, WA have a runner at second in scoring position and 2 away. Tori slaps that down to Tamika Whitefield at second base, who after a slight fumble fires the ball across to Rebecca McEachin, retires the West Australian side without scoring. So no changes for either side so far. And brings to the plate for Queensland their original leadoff, Tamika Whitefield.
Queensland here in the bottom of the sixth. Second base, number 21, Tamika Whitefield.
Lets that one go for ball one. Tamika slap hits that across to second baseman Olivia Kosminski, fires it across to Jody Stevenson, and it's one away.
The catcher, number 3, Carmel Sorenson.
And up to bat for Queensland is their catcher, Carmel Sorenson. A little bit undecided about whether to go for that one or not. She lets it go, but it's a strike. Fouls that one off the handle of the bat. That does. Sasha Willems tried to get there to catch it in time, but unsuccessful. 2 strikes on Carmel Sorenson. Fouls that off down the third base side. Foul ball again by Carmel. Count remains 2 strikes. So Carmel steps into the box again. 2 strikes. She slaps that ball down and over the third baseman's head for a safe hit. Queensland have their all-important runner on first base and brings to the plate centre fielder Jade Wall. Sarah Pauly finds the outside of the plate for strike 1. Next pitch is high, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball on the outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Big swing there by Jade Wall. And the runner, Carmel Sorenson, advances through to second. 2-2. Ball low and on the inside. Loads up that count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a big fly ball over the top. You can hear it bouncing off our roof here. Count on Jade Wall, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Change up by Sarah Pauly, catches her off guard. She strikes out. Carmel Sorenson comes off under the speed up rule to allow her to get her catching gear on. And a runner will be going out from Queensland to take her place at second base. There's 2 away. And in the batter's box comes Chelsea Falcon, the right fielder.
Now batting, right fielder, number 25, Chelsea Falcon.
That first pitch just missing the plate for ball 1. Fouled off by Chelsea, evens the count, 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The runner for Queensland is Jade Wall. So big hit from Chelsea, way over the left field's fence for a home run. Brings in that runner from second base. Evens the score, 2 runs apiece. And into the batter's box, Janice Blackman. Diving attempt there by Verity Longdroppet to take that catch. The West Australians are questioning if it was fair or foul ball when Verity attempted to catch that. And we'll leave it to the umpires to solve. It has been ruled a foul ball.
Now batting. Left fielder, Janice Blackman.
Janice Blackman says, I can hit left and I can hit right, but she fouls out to right field. Retires Queensland, but not before they scored 2 valuable runs, even up the ball game.
Sorry for Queensland in the bottom of the 6th. They scored 2 runs on 2 hits. No WA errors and nobody left on base. After 6 complete, we're all squared to a piece.
interesting piece of trivia just been delivered to me. Both Chelsea Falcon for Queensland and Lee Godfrey for WA played in the Australian women's baseball team, both of them. Both of them represented Australia in baseball. So after that wonderful piece of trivia, up to bat for WA is Sasha Willems, the catcher.
Leading off for WA, the catcher is Sasha Williams.
Sasha Willems flies the ball to second base.
With one away, shortstop number 22, Tabitha Collender.
One away for WA, and into the box steps Tiki Calendar. Strike two. Tiki sends that ball high into left field. Drops in between the left fielder and the shortstop. Finds herself on first base.
With the runner on first and one away, second base number 15, Olivia Kuzminski.
So Western Australia have their lead-off and go-ahead runner at first base in Tiki Calendar, and in the box is Olivia Kuzminski. Olivia successfully bunts, advances Tiki to second base. Two away.
Center fielder number 17, Lee Godfrey.
And to the plate is WA's original lead-off batter, centre fielder Lee Godfrey.
Right fielder number 33, Sarah Rio.
So Lee Godfrey gets the intentional walk. She's at first base. Tiki Calendar is at second. There's two away. And brings to bat Sarah Rio. Coach Kerry Johansson for WA talks to his batter, Sarah Rio. And Kevin Jenkins, coach from Queensland, ducks out there to talk to his players. First pitch by Justine Smethurst is wide. Ball one. Fouled off by Sarah. 1-1. Ball on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Sarah Rio. Sarah hits that ball down to shortstop. She fields it successfully. Olivia McGinley makes the out at first and leaves Two valuable runners dangling out there without scoring.
Left on base. Leading off for Queensland here in the bottom of the seventh. First base number 22, Rebecca McCutcheon.
So bottom of the seventh. Queensland's leadoff batter is first baseman Rebecca McCutcheon. First pitch by Sarah Pauly is ball one. One ball, one strike. Nice line drive by Rebecca out to centre field. But Lee Godfrey's quick, covers the ground, takes the catch, one away. Brings to the plate Queensland pitcher Justine Smethurst. First pitch, clips the outside edge, strike one. Justine fouls that off over the first base dugout. Strike two. Justine fires that ball out to centre field. Catch taken by Lee Godfrey. Two away for Queensland.
Coming to the plate, shortstop number 36, Olivia McKinley.
And brings to the plate the Queensland shortstop, Olivia McGinley. McGinley fouls that off for strike one. Watches that one go across. One ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike. Fouled off by Olivia. Evens the count, 2-2. Two out for Queensland. It's 2-all ball game. Change up pitch there by Sarah Pauly, just misses the plate. Loads up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Olivia drags that one down past third base in foul territory. Sarah Pauly changes it up again. Puts Olivia McGinley off. Retires the Queensland side, 3 up, 3 down. So at the end of 7 innings, it's a 2-all ball game. And we head into the 8th innings. So after 7 innings, neither team can be split, and we go into a tiebreaker. Into the batter's box steps Verity Long Drop It, and Western Australia puts the runner on second base.
Number 13, Verity Long Drop It.
Verity successfully bunts and advances the West Australian runner to third. And into the batter's box steps designated hitter Yui Sakamoto. First pitch on Yui is a strike. Yui fouls that off. Strike 2. So the runner's holding up at third. Fly ball by Yui, caught by the right fielder, Chelsea Falcon. 2 away. And that all-important runner for WA is still on third base.
First base, number 9, Jody Stevenson.
First pitch on Jody Stevenson, hits the ground. Well covered by catcher Carmel Sorenson. Jody slaps the ball into left field. Catch taken there by Janice Blackman. No success there for WA. To lead off the bottom of the 8th innings for Queensland is third baseman Dorinda Stein, and Olivia McGinley is the Queensland runner at second base. Dorinda puts down a bunt. Tori Kenny's equal to the task. The runner from Queensland didn't have the opportunity to advance to third base. She remains on second. Into the batter's box, second baseman Tamika Whitefield. First pitch on Tamika Whitefield, strike one. Ball is hit down to third baseman Tori Kenny. She's equal to the task, fields it cleanly, fires it across to Jody Stevenson, and it's 2 away.
With 2 away, to head to number 3, Carmel Sorenson.
Got a pitch to you, mate. No one better here, Sorenson. No one better.
So 2 away for Queensland, and into the box is catcher Carmel Sorenson. And the Queensland runner Olivia McGinley is at third base. But that little conference was most likely to discuss that they were going to intentionally walk the batter.
Number 17, Jade Wall.
And into the batter's box steps centre fielder Jade Wall. First pitch by Sarah Pauly is a ball. Queensland have runners on first and third. Ball 2. Swing and a miss by Jade. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike on Jade Wall. Swing and a miss by Jade, loads up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sarah Pauly puts that on the outside. Ball 4. Queensland have loaded bases. They only need to score 1 of the runs. Brings to the plate the home run hitter at last turn at bat, Chelsea Falcon. First pitch is low for ball 1. Chelsea fouls that off down third base. Evens the count, 1-1. Any ground ball to the outfield wins it for Queensland. That pitch by Sarah Pauly takes the outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sarah puts the next one just off the plate, evens the count, 2-2. That one fouled off by Chelsea down first base. Count remains 2-2. Chelsea strikes out on that one. Catcher chases her to make the out. So 3 runners left on base by Queensland.
Summary for Queensland in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs on no hits, no WA errors, and 3 runners left on base. Go to the 9th, all tied up.
So we move into the top of the 9th innings. Still playing a tiebreaker rule. WA has their runner at second base. And leading off is the 3rd baseman, Tori Kenny. Tori puts the bunt down successfully, advances the runner for WA to 3rd base. There's 1 away, and that go-ahead run for WA is at 3rd base. To the plate for WA is catcher Sasha Willems. Low and on the inside for ball 1. Low and on the inside again, ball 2. Justine Smethurst clips the outside edge. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sasha fouls that off behind. Evens the count, 2-2. Justine Smethurst throws that next pitch on the inside. Squeezes up Sasha Willems. She flies to shortstop. 2 away for WA. And brings to the plate shortstop Dickie Collender. Dickie's first pitch flies out to left field. 3 out for WA, unable to score.
For Queensland, here in the bottom of the 9th inning, left fielder number 9, Janice Blackman.
So as we approach the bottom of the 9th innings, Queensland have a base runner at second base. And in the batter's box, Janice Blackman. Janice Blackman successfully bunts the ball, advances the runner to third. One away.
First base number 22, Rebecca McCurchin.
And into the batter's box steps Rebecca McCurchin. Rebecca's attempted bunt goes foul. High ball there from Sarah Pauly. Evens the count, 1-1. Rebecca, attempted bunt goes foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Rebecca fouls that off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away for Queensland. And that all-important go-ahead runner is at third base. Sarah Pauly strikes out Rebecca McCurchin. 2 away for Queensland. And into the batter's box steps Justine Smethurst. Intentional walk is given. So Queensland have runners on first and third. The only one that's really going to count is that runner at third. And into the batter's box steps Olivia McGinley. So the ball game comes to an end with an error by the shortstop. Tough way to finish a game that's been such a tight ball game by both sides. Great pitching by Sarah Pawley and Justine Smethurst. An unfortunate way to lose a ball game for WA, but that's what the scoreboard says. Queensland run out winners, 3 runs to 2. A great display there by Queensland and WA, taking the game into 9 innings. Both pitchers were outstanding in that game. Sarah Pawley for Western Australia, Justine Smethurst for Queensland. Both teams can be proud of their efforts here this evening, but there is only one winner, and that is Queensland, 3 runs to 2 in the bottom of the 9th.